So what is the design, bid, build process, and why could it be a problem for you? Well, let me explain that to you, and then at the end of this, let me tell you a better way to pick your contractor. So the design, bid, build is exactly what that sounds like. You go out to a designer, an architect, and you hire them. You work closely with them to develop your drawings, and then you send that out to bid to multiple contractors. You go through all of those bids, pick the one that you like, and hire a contractor to build your home. That's what the design, bid, build process is. Let me tell you what some of the problems with that process are. First, you are never going to be able to capitalize on the expertise of a contractor until it's too late. You've already got a price, you've already set the budget, you already have started building, and now your contractor is going to come to you and say, there might be a better way to do this, or have you thought about doing this instead of that? Having your contractor involved at the very beginning is really going to be able to help your architect or your designer design a better house, give you those constructability points of views, or maybe they're just regional differences. Maybe your designer is in a desert area and you're designing a house for a skiing getaway, and your architect might not be aware of the differences in climates and things that he needs to do to accommodate that different climate zone. Your contractor will be able to step in and talk about the needed space for your mechanical, your ducting, all of those sorts of things. Another reason that this could be a problem is your architect is really good at designing. They know functionality, they know aesthetics, they know building codes. Do they really know budgets and how much things cost? Maybe. But that's not their primary activity. Their primary activity is designing your dream house. A contractor, we purchase things every day. We hire subcontractors every day. We understand what the market conditions are and how much things cost. Wouldn't it be a shame if you got done building your house and after you sent it out to multiple bidders, you now have a price and none of them work for you? Now you have to go back to your architect and redesign your house. Or maybe you just give up in frustration and scrap the whole idea. Having your contractor involved very on at the beginning is going to give you that budget feedback, so you have a much better chance staying on target while you're designing your home. Another reason why you might want to have a contractor involved early on in the process is to help avoid those cost overruns. So if you have a contractor working with your architect, they're going to understand what your overall vision is. They're going to know what your goals, what's important to you, how do you want this, how do you want that, and when they're building their budget for you, they're going to be able to do that in a manner that includes all of those wants and those needs into your initial budget, rather than, oh, I didn't know you wanted that thing. That's a change order. That's a change order. We've all heard that changes are bad. They aren't necessarily bad, but it's frightening because they bring unknowns. And building is generally an unknown process. We're creating something together. So what's the better way than the design, bid, build process? Very simply, it's the design build process, or a very close second, the design assist process. Essentially, both of these are having a contractor and a designer involved together up front. As I was going through and talking about the design bid build process, I really talked a lot about what does the contractor bring early to the process? How can the contractor help fulfill your vision of your perfect home? Having them involved with the designer is how you accomplish that. Now, it could be hiring a design build firm like Choice Builders, where we do the design work under house, same time, different people. So our designers will work with our construction team and provide all of these benefits for you. Or maybe you have got an architect or a designer that you absolutely love and you want to work with. Well, that's a different process, very similar. It's called design assist. You hire your architect, and at the same time or very shortly thereafter, you would hire a firm to come in and work with your contractor, assisting in the design. That's design assist, and Choice Builders does a fair amount of that type of work as well, because it's all about collaboration. It's all about us working together, you, your architect, and your contractor, to deliver the house that you want. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you designed the perfect dream house? Your contractor worked very hard and came up with the budget, and it met your expectations. And now the investment that you're hoping for is the investment that you have, is the vision of your home delivered. That is what having your contractor involved early in the process. That's what design build or design assist will give to you. And if you're interested, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you and see if Choice Builders is the right fit for you.